Hello, I'm Bill Snow, pastor of Edgewood Church in Anniston, Alabama. I hope you're having a great day. It's Holy Week, Passion Week. I hope you've turned your heart and life and love to Jesus Christ, and you just feel blessed and close to Him. I'm doing daily devotions. It's Tuesday, and I'm looking at the third sentence or words of Jesus as He hung on the cross of Calvary. So far, the first words were of forgiveness. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. The soldiers, the tormentors, things like that. He asked the Father to forgive them. And then the second saying of Jesus was to the thief. He turned to the thief that turned to Him, and He said, today you'll be with me in paradise. The third saying of Jesus is one of love also. Again, he spoke to his Father to forgive the tormentors, soldiers. He spoke to the thief, and now he's speaking to his mom. And in John, he says, woman, behold thy son. Son, behold thy mother. In John chapter 19, verse 25, it's a tender saying. He's speaking to those closest to him earthly-wise, his companions. He says, John, she's seen enough. It's like Jesus is hanging there and Mary is standing there, and Jesus says to the Apostle John, the youngest of all, only one at the cross, take her from here. She's seen enough. The prophecy came true. A sword shall pierce her heart. Jesus says, John, take her from here, take her to your house. Mary must have been, 48, 50? Jesus, we know, was 33. The average lifespan at that time was 50. I believe it would be a little bit before noon at this time, because at noon to 3, it gets dark. Darkness covers the land. Mary saw her son suffer and die. Jesus' first words, forgiveness and compassion. Jesus' second words, hope for eternal life. Jesus' third words, love for his mom, for his family, and in dying to make sure she is taken care of. John is the youngest of the disciples, the only one mentioned at the cross. Matthew 26 says, all the others forsook and ran. It only mentions a few women at the cross and one man. My thought is, how few are the faithful? How few are the faithful followers of Jesus, but how faithful are the few. I'm grateful for the remnant, for those that follow Jesus all the way to the cross. Thank the Lord for people of faith and of faithfulness. So don't you dare run from God. You run to God. It was the faithful that stood at the foot of the cross, and few are willing to go to the foot of the cross. So Mary's there. And it looks like Jesus sends her away. She's endured enough. But look how faithful Jesus is. Jesus is caring for Mary's emotional needs. Before the darkness covers the land, Jesus says, she's seen enough. The swords pierced her soul. Take her from here. And then Jesus cares for her spiritual needs. I mean, he's dying for her. He's dying for you and for me. He's dying for all of mankind, for her salvation. And then Jesus is taking care of her earthly needs. John, take care of her now. She's with you. And I wonder, why didn't Jesus put Mary into his half-brother's care? He had half-brothers. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's because they weren't at the cross. Maybe it's because they didn't believe in Jesus until after the resurrection. They had rejected him. Joseph, the earthly father of Jesus, is not seen after Luke chapter 2, and Jesus was 12 in the temple, and it's believed that he has died. So John, take care. One more thing. Remember before the crucifixion what the soldiers did? They gambled for Jesus' garment, the tunic, the garment that he wore. It was usually made by moms. And when they touched it, they touched something close to her heart, probably she had made for her son Jesus. Mary went through the pain of birth with him, now the pain of death. She was courageous, and moms have to be. 3 lessons. Always honor your parents. Always. Listen, Jesus on the cross honored Mary. Number 2, spiritual bonds can be deeper, and you can be closer than actually natural bonds. John, take care of Mom. And will you be faithful to Jesus, even if it means being in the few, being in the minority? Just tell him, Lord, I love you. I'll go all the way to the cross with you. God bless you. I hope you have a great Holy Week.